Will Green PolkaDot Box really save you that much money? It is where I purchased this large size container of coconut oil for less cost than Whole Foods prices this half-size container. Today I reveal why it is my source for organic food at the lowest prices. They offer free home delivery, and I'll share a coupon code with you as well. Hi, let's face it, organic food is expensive. And if you're like me, you're always looking for ways to cut your costs on that food. My name is Greg, and today I want to share with you a review of a company that I found that is completely reversing that trend of overpriced organic food. So if you're looking to cut your costs on organic food by 30 to 35%, or you're just looking to replace some of your regular groceries with organic, then this company, it's called the Green PolkaDot Box, will be a tremendous help for you. Its prices typically are over 30% less than anywhere else that you'll find. I've shopped with them a little over 2 years, and my experience has been about 35% savings. During this review, I will share with you some price comparisons with other stores. I'll share an exclusive interview I had with the founder of the company, and also discuss some of the lesser known but fantastic products that they carry. I do realize we went through those images very quickly. I will be covering each of those later with more detail, but I did want to share with you some of the things that will be included in this in-depth review. We're all becoming increasingly aware of the dangers and risks associated with genetically modified organisms, GMOs. So it was great to find in my research that Green PolkaDot Box sells exclusively non-GMO foods. A lot of companies do offer some non-GMO foods, but they also include a lot of other products that are added almost indiscriminately, so you and I as consumers have to pick and choose. With Green PolkaDot Box, they sell exclusively non-GMO foods, so they make that very easy for us. I do encourage you to watch this entire video, but if at any time you do get anxious to jump ahead to the Green PolkaDot Box site, I've included a link to their site at the top of my video description. I've also been provided with some coupon discount codes, and I regularly update this page with the best coupon code that's currently available. You could also click on the subscribe button at the top of your screen. This will allow you to come back to this video more easily after you visit the Green PolkaDot Box site, and it will automatically alert you when I upload more reviews and interviews. I now want to share with you some of the price comparisons that I made in preparation for this video. I took a group of 10 to 11 products and compared those with 6 online stores and 2 national store chains. For the first comparison, I used 11 organic products and compared those to Shop Organic online. The Green PolkaDot Box total price was 39% less than Shop Organic. 39% less with no need to buy in bulk. For the second comparison, I used 10 items and compared those to the prices at Whole Foods. The Green PolkaDot Box savings was 30% compared to Whole Foods. What all of my research pointed out was we do not have to overspend by 30% on organic food any longer. And that is pretty typical of what you will find when you shop with Green PolkaDot Box. They also carry a lot of the products you typically expect: cereals, soups, crackers, chia seeds, broccoli sprouting seeds. But I do want to highlight a few individual products that point out they do carry a lot of products that are really best in product class. One example of this is the company Living Nuts. While all U.S.-grown almonds are pasteurized, Living Nuts supplies raw, unpasteurized almonds. They also supply a variety of sprouted nuts. Sprouting is a process that activates the nuts, making them easily digestible. They also have the best line of flavored nuts I have found anywhere. Another example is Stewart Beef, which sells exclusively now through Green PolkaDot Box, and its beef is not only grass-fed, but grass-finished as well. The ranch even fertilizes its pastures with ocean minerals to provide the most nutritious grasses it can for its cattle. This is exceptionally high-quality grass-fed beef. Green PolkaDot Box often has specials, as it did on Stewart Beef 2 weeks ago, and one of its products even sold out the first day. Which does point out the one small negative I have found with Green PolkaDot Box. Occasionally they can be out of stock of a few items a little more often than I would like. I did want to point that out to be a fair review, but as well I see the company is quickly growing out of that problem. At times, this being out of stock is due to the incredible daily specials, weekly promotions, and free product giveaways that the company includes in your orders. A third one to cover real quickly is Jackson's Honest Potato Chips. Hopefully that isn't crinkling too loud. This is the only potato chip in the world right now that's made with coconut oil instead of the less desirable safflower or sunflower oil, or especially canola oil. So the potato chips made with health-promoting coconut oil. And that gives me a lot of confidence in all their products, knowing that everything is non-GMO, and these are the type of specialty products they also carry. I'd like to also share with you an article I recently read by the National Director of the Organic Consumers Association. In it, he gives full endorsement of the Green PolkaDot Box, saying at the Green PolkaDot Box you can buy organic and non-GMO foods without wondering whether or not they are properly labeled. I hope that article gave you just a little extra confidence in the quality of products this company carries. It did for me when I read the article, and I wanted to share that with you. The last thing I want to cover quickly before we go to the interview is their packing and packaging. There's no need with the Green PolkaDot Box to buy in bulk. We can buy 1, 2, 3 at a time, and they custom package those. They will wrap the individual items in paper and pack those inside these white inner boxes. And 4 of these smaller boxes are packed inside this gigantic triple-walled shipping box, or 1 of these is packed inside this single green box. In every case, there's 5 layers of cardboard protecting the product. Packing and packaging is really boring until you get a really damaged shipment of goods. In 2 years of shopping with Green PolkaDot Box, I've never had a damaged shipment, not even a damaged corner of a box. As you can see, there are a lot of compelling reasons to shop with the Green PolkaDot Box. The best products that you can find, the best prices on those products, quality packing and packaging, and excellent customer service. There's some other things I could share with you, but rather than hear from me, let's go directly to the interview and you can hear from the founder of the company himself. Today we are speaking with Rod Smith, the founder and CEO of the Green PolkaDot Box. Rod, welcome to The Best Foods TV. I'm grateful that you're able to join us today.
Thanks a lot, Greg. I'm excited to be here.
Rod, if you could start by sharing with us more of the philosophy and purpose of the Green PolkaDot Box.
Our core philosophy, if you will, is based on the recognition that most health-minded people don't like to pay retail for healthy food. And organic foods have a notorious reputation for being very expensive. Even people who consume healthy foods all the time mention price as their #1 complaint. So philosophically, our goal is to provide a solution for people that are looking for healthy foods at the lowest possible prices. That's our goal.
All right, you mentioned something really important there. It's very easy to notice you don't carry every brand that's carried typically at large online organic stores or local stores. So could you share a little bit more about why you don't carry some of those brands?
Our philosophy is that not just because it says natural or says organic, we have to really check it out. We want to make sure that it's really clean. So by clean, we mean foods that are really genuinely organic and that don't contain any harmful ingredients, including GMOs, genetically modified organisms. So we go through a careful vetting process on each product that we identify. We've probably identified and evaluated 3 to 4 times the number of products that we actually have on the site, including brands and various food suppliers. Okay. So we have a very strict criteria. We will not carry anything that has harmful ingredients. I want to say up front here that we're in the business of trust. Ultimately, our members have to trust that we've got their back, that we're going to look out for them and be very careful about the products we bring on.
And Rod, what you said something in there is really important. I want to make sure people hear. Recently as well, there have been many organic brands that donated money to fight the labeling of GMO containing foods. And currently in Vermont, there's a lawsuit against the law that was just passed that's a good law. And some of these same organic companies are funding that lawsuit. And I'm glad to say, as I look at your site, I don't see Kashi or any of those other brands that have GMOs in their products, which is why they're fighting it. And you have never carried those the last 2.5 years. So it's not just, oh, now people are more interested, we'll drop them. And again, I think it's important to point out, it's very evident you worked very hard to carry only the best products. And that's why a great review of your company fits so well with The Best Foods TV. I also want to promote only the best foods and supplements. So I commend you on that diligence and commitment.
Well, thank you very much. We sort of drew a line in the sand when we started out on this enterprise, making that commitment. And I think it will become more and more popular, but part of our philosophy is to meet the needs of our members in the various dietary lifestyles that they have, whether they be gluten intolerant or vegan, vegetarian, consumers that just want organic foods. So we try to be very careful and meet their needs, but without compromising our standards. And we hope that that's one of the things that our members will be able to trust about us.
Let's talk about becoming a member of Green PolkaDot Box and how that works.
It's patterned after the Costco business model where you pay $50 a year to become a member. And that gives you the privilege of buying at wholesale or better pricing. But when you stop to consider that that low pricing also includes free delivery, it's a real value that cannot be matched in the United States today.
I'm especially interested in hearing about your upcoming vegetable and produce growing centers, your living produce. I know this is just around the corner, but people will also view this 6 months from now, a year from now, when you'll already have that. So please share with us the living produce.
Well, Greg, you know that when you go to the grocery store, doesn't matter whether it's Whole Foods or a local mom and pop health food store or your local big box store, the produce that you buy there is typically 7 to 10 days old before it even arrives on the store shelf. And so it's lost half of its phytonutrient value. You don't know where it came from. You don't know whether it's been handled safely, because most of the food that you buy, especially organics in the United States, is coming from foreign countries. So living produce does away with those problems and concerns. We use a brand new state-of-the-art technology to grow plants hydroponically in vertical towers. So we get a higher density, more nutritious plant that is delivered alive. That's where the term living produce comes from. We harvest it with the root systems intact. So very soon, as you indicated, we're coming out with a complete line of living produce that's alive, that will last 7 to 10 days longer than they could ever get anywhere else. And again, that's including free delivery. So we're very, very excited about this new technology. We believe it's going to make organic produce affordable for everyone, no matter where they live.
And that's exciting. We've been speaking today with Rod Smith, the CEO of the Green PolkaDot Box. Rod, I appreciate your sharing with us today.
Hey, Greg, thanks a lot. Really enjoyed being with you.
Well, I really do hope you enjoyed that interview and learned a little bit more about what this company does very differently. As you've seen throughout the review, this company will make your shopping very easy. They provide us with food and products we can trust. And most of all, they absolutely will save you a lot of money. Green PolkaDot Box is really the company that we as organic food consumers have waited years for. So if you like this video, you can click on the subscribe button at the top of your screen. That will allow you to come back to this video more easily after you visit Green PolkaDot Box site. Make it easy to share with your friends, which I hope you do, as well as it will alert you automatically when I upload more reviews and interviews. As well, please leave me a comment to what you'd like to see in an upcoming review or what you liked about this one. Post any comments or questions you have about Green PolkaDot Box, and I'll do my best to answer those. So subscribe, and please leave me any questions you have in the comment section. But most of all, I encourage you right now to go to the Green PolkaDot Box site by clicking on the link I've included at the top of the video description. You can join, place an order, and start saving money right away.